Pour Folks. I'm Seamus.
And I'm Sean.
And it's March 1st, which, you know what that means. It's Irish month for us. We have a whole month of Irish whiskey. This is great. I think this is one of my favorite times.
Oh, yeah.
And it's kind of funny because it's really the only time I'm drinking Irish now.
Right.
Is during this month because we're so busy with bourbons and scotches and other things all the other months. So this is great. We're gonna start Irish month with Grey Coast. Now this is a Irish whiskey from Ireland, but it's got a unique twist. So I just learned about this from a coworker at work. I wouldn't know about it otherwise. But it is a Irish whiskey that is aged in virgin oak, just like a bourbon.
Right.
So, and that's what they talk about. This is some kind of collaboration between Boann Distillery, which is a distillery in Ireland. It's just north of Dublin, my understanding, and a golfer by Graeme McDowell.
Right.
So it is a celebrity whiskey in Ireland, I would say. I don't think he's a celebrity in the United States necessarily. I'm not a big golfer, so I don't know. Let us know in the comments if you know who Graeme McDowell is. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so very interesting because I know we've done the Keeper's Heart,
right,
and they've got an Irish bourbon, and they've got an Irish American.
Right.
And the Irish bourbon is a Irish whiskey finished in American oak barrels, right? Or do we know?
Well, my belief was that it was a blend.
Okay.
So it's a blend of bourbons.
Okay.
And then it's a blend of Irish whiskey.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, in a way, this is the same thing too, because it is Irish whiskey blended with a grain whiskey, corn, because those are the two ingredients. It's actually barley and corn.
Okay.
So it's like corn whiskey mixed with Irish whiskey.
Okay.
Made from barley, a barley whiskey, and then aged in virgin oak barrels with a certain amount of char. I don't know what that char level is, but anyway, I've been dying to try this.
Oh, yeah.
So let's give it a pour. This is about $27. I won't tell you what I paid for it though.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's $27. Don't pay more.
Yeah.
From my understanding. Unless, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Could be worth
more.
Yeah.
But from what I've heard from my friend at work who has already drank some of it, he's running low on it already. He's a real Irish whiskey fan too. So anyway, enough chit chat. Let's get the tasting. Ooh, wow, that is interesting. That is very fruity. I get that pot still.
Yeah, it's pretty slight,
but
it is there.
That's a super sweet aroma.
Yeah. It's interesting because it's sweet, but it's not caramel.
No.
It's not vanilla.
No.
It's not your typical bourbon.
No.
Like you were saying, it's fruity.
Right. It's Irish.
Man.
But it's like overly Irish. It's like, give it a try.
Okay.
Ooh, man. That is an oaky Irish.
Wow. Yeah.
It is. It takes the sweetness and the kind of calmness of an Irish, and had some just oak.
Yeah.
The oak to it.
Yeah. I was definitely assuming this was going to be closer to Keeper's Heart Irish bourbon.
Right.
But it is not.
No.
It's very different.
No. It's much more Irish.
Yes.
And much less bourbon.
Yeah.
But you get the oak instead of, like you said, the caramel and those kind of oak flavor, or the bourbon flavors.
Right.
The bourbon sweetness flavors.
Right. You get Irish sweetness from this.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm used to it yet. I'm not turned off by it, but I'm not like wowed by it either at the moment. I do like it, but it's not like, oh, this is awesome. It's kind of like, this is interesting.
Right.
But I can tell it's going to grow on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's super smooth, and it's got just the right amount of heat in the back end of it. It's not like big, powerful, but it's just kind of this warming sensation.
Right.
For this is just that perfect amount of heat in the back end.
Okay. Yeah, definitely.
I like it. Oh, and don't forget, we got our 2-hour glasses, which is the Irish answer to Clan Karen.
Yes.
Called 2-hour glasses. Oh. Yeah, I like it. So, it is a 40%. Yep.
Yes.
They say they should have a honey, raisin, and spice on the flavor.
Okay.
The liquor flavor. Yeah. Honey, malted, oaky, syrupy, vanilla. Milli vanilla. No. Hey, it's gluten free. Base ingredients are barley and corn. Gluten free. I love it. Oh. Yeah, that's growing on me. I think this is a great way to kick off Irish month of March.
I kind of wish Keeper's Heart did something closer to this with their Irish bourbon. I still like the Irish bourbon, but it's not as good as the Irish American. So I'm more of a rye fan.
That's right. That's right.
However, I also wish Grey Coast had taken a little bit more from America and bumped the proof up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. If it was like 100 proof, or even 90.
Right.
I think this would be really good.
Okay.
It is quite good.
Right.
But yeah, the 80 proof, it's very easy to drink.
Yeah.
Very simple.
Interesting.
For me at the moment.
Well,
So.
Yeah, I mean, this is good. And speaking of proof, we got a couple of coming up in the next.
Saw some Teeling that was available, particularly their Wonders of Wood editions.
Right.
So
they've done 2 of them, I think.
Yeah, so they have a first edition, second edition. They used same kind of process where it's virgin oak barrels. One of them is Portuguese, and the other one is...
I can't pronounce it.
I can't pronounce it either. We'll pronounce it when you see the episode.
Right.
Because we'll have it in front of us.
Tune in next week.
Yes.
for that episode.
Yes.
So, yeah, we're going to bump up the proof and stick with some Irish this month. So, join us.
Yes.
Join us for Irish this month. And we got a St. Patrick's Day special coming up. We're going to try 4 new Irish whiskeys to us that we've never tried before. And we're not going to try them until that day. We're going to blind them, pick the one we like best, and then ultimately that one's going to go up against our last 2 champions, which were Redbreast 12 and Jameson Black Barrel.
Right.
And we'll see which of the 3 we like best near the end of the month. So join us. This is Irish month, our favorite time of year.
Oh, yeah.
And really looking forward to it. So big shlanta to your health. Like and subscribe. And join us for this month especially. We'll see you later.